What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we got another knife to take a look at. Surprise, surprise, this is a knife channel. This right now is my current EDC. So this is the Kizer Gemini. So if you guys aren't familiar with Kizer Knives, they are a company, I believe they are a Chinese company, and they're making their knives in China. They're manufactured in China. If that's something that really is an issue for you, and you're like me and you live in the United States and you prefer US made product because you think that they are better, or you just want to support home manufacturing, I totally respect that. However, Kizer makes really nice knives. They are a high-end Chinese manufacturer. They use premium materials. And their quality control and their design process is amazing. And they also use 100% original designs, and they work with high-profile, high-end knife designers like this one here. This is the Kizer Gemini. This is designed by Ray Laconico, who is a well-known knife designer. He's worked with many different companies and designed many different knives. However, this one here is one of his designs, and this is the Gemini. Now, the original Gemini, or I should say, Kizer has a couple different budget ranges for knives. They have a high-end line, which is just their main line, the Kizer Knives, and then they have the Vanguard series, which is sort of their more affordable versions of their high-end knives. And that's what this is here. This is the Vanguard series Gemini. Now, they come in different varieties and in different finishes. This happens to be the brown micarta version with the, with the N690, Bowler N690 Blade. Now, the original version of the knife, or I should say the high-end version, which came out, I think, first, came with the S35VN blade in all titanium construction, titanium pocket clip, and it was a frame lock, not a liner lock, which is what you see here. The Vanguard series offers the customers a more affordable option with really good materials, but not as high end. So we got the N690 blade here, the Bowler N690. On this blade, you have a really nice drop point here. This is a flat grind, full flat grind. Came very, very sharp, and this is just a really nice blade, guys. Very, very standard, and sort of, I've heard people call this knife vanilla because it is, well, I would say it's rather simplistic in design. There's not a lot of crazy features on the scales and on the handle. There's not a lot of dips and crevices and ergonomic areas. It's just a very neutral style of knife, a very neutral blade, I would say. Very user-friendly. It's a classic drop point design with a full flat grind. So, it's not really reaching outside the box for design features, but it is using sort of tested, time-proven design of a drop point blade with a flat grind and a very standard grip here. There's really not a whole lot going on in this grip. It's just two micarta scales, but that's not to say that this knife is uncomfortable. It's actually quite ergonomic and very, very comfortable in the hand. There's no choil here. I usually like to have a choil here, but it's not a problem. You can get a full four-finger grip here on the knife, and it is extremely comfortable and very easy to use. I've actually been EDCing this now for about, I want to say almost 2 weeks. And it's been an absolute pleasure to use. I mean, it just performs amazingly well, and so it has an amazing action. I do believe that this knife is running on ball bearings. I can't confirm that right now at this moment, but I think it is. I don't think that they're washers. It has an incredibly smooth action. it just has a wonderful detent. I wouldn't call it 100% drop shutty, but it just has a very, very beautiful, like very, very, I don't know, buttery action. You know, it's just a great knife. It just has wonderful action, very, very easy to use. It is a flipper. There's the flipper tab. There's no jimping on the flipper, but trust me, it works great. It's very, very easy to deploy. And the scales, oh man, I love micarta. You guys know it. I've already said it here a million times. You can see there's a lot of wear on this because I've been carrying this day in, day out. So this type of micarta is that more rough, raw style of micarta. I'm sure you guys have seen the micarta that is sort of more finished than this. It has sort of a lacquer on it to make it nice and smooth and sort of much more harder. This is more of that organic, natural micarta. So it is going to wear rather quickly, but I actually like that very much. It adds character to my knives, makes them more of my own, I would say, and shows the use. I like that kind of stuff. I like patina. I like wear on my knives, so I don't have a problem with that. Now, this does come in different versions. There is a few different, I think a couple different G10 versions. There's the premium version, like I've already said, with the S35 VM blade and all titanium construction, and it is a frame lock. That one goes for about $170 though. This one here goes for 75 bucks, roughly speaking. I'm sure you could find it for more. I'm sure you can find it for less. Right now, these are pretty much out of stock everywhere. The brown micarta version is, but there is another micarta version out now, a newer one. It's sort of black with like black and gray micarta. This one happens to be my absolute favorite. There's a copper version, a solid copper version that I do have also, and that one is awesome. I'll show that in a later video, but this knife is awesome, guys. It really is. For $75, it just has quality fit and finish, great materials. I love Bowler N690. I have no problem with it. It's a great steel, holds a great edge. This knife just performs really, really well. It's a great user. This lanyard here is something of my own design. It didn't come with the knife, but it does have a really nice lanyard hole here in the back, if you're a lanyard guy like I am. But I love this knife, guys. This is a really great user, a really great ADC. It's like perfect size. I think the blade length is a little bit over 3 inches, which may make it illegal in some areas across the world and in different states. I know there's different restrictions everywhere, and 3 inches is usually a good standard. I'm not sure why they decided to make this blade a little bit more than 3 inches. To me, that's not really a good marketing decision because, you know, it's not legal in a lot of places, just by a little tiny bit. But I think it's like just over 3 inches for a blade length. But I love it. It's absolutely perfect. Where I live, there are no restrictions on blade length, so I don't have a problem with that. I think it's absolutely perfect in length, and I love this blade. Now, I have heard people say that this knife is rather simplistic in design and kind of boring. And hey, I get it. It is a very simplistic design. Ray Laconico did just a very simple design here, but I will say it's a great user. It's awesome. You know, and if you're into a knife that is a tool that you're going to use every single day, this is a very, very good option. And for $75, you know, that's not very, very cheap. That's probably a lot of money for some people, but this knife is great for that price, and I do highly recommend it. And I'm going to continue to carry it for probably another week or so, maybe even more. It's been very enjoyable. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about this knife. I really enjoy it, guys. Check out the Kizer Gemini and check out the different models that they have. I think you guys will really appreciate this knife. if you're one of those people that prefers stuff made in the United States of America, I respect that, and I totally understand that opinion. However, you know, I'm not one of those people. I have knives from all over the place: Italy, United Kingdom, Germany. I have plenty of knives from the United States. I have knives from China, Japan, Switzerland, you know, Spain. You know, you name it. I mean, I have knives from all over the world, and you know, where it's made is not really an issue for me. It's how it's made and how it's executed and what kind of materials it has that really matters to me. And this delivers 100%. I love Kizer Knives, guys. Go check it out. I'll put a link down in the description below as to where I got mine. I think it's out of stock, but you may be able to find it on the secondary market. But there are other versions that are readily available right now. So go check it out, guys. This is a great knife, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for coming by today, guys. Oh, one more thing. It says Ray Laconico, the designer's name, on the backside, or the I'm not sure what portion of the blade you call this, but on the reverse edge of the blade, which I think is pretty cool. There's not a lot of branding on this knife, which I also think is cool. And the brown micarta, oh my god, guys, this is my kind of knife. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Like I said, I'll put a link down in the description below as to where I got mine, which was at Blade HQ. It is out of stock right now as we speak, but you may be able to find it on the secondary market. And I think 70 to 75 bucks is a great price for this knife, and the materials and the design is just a very cool knife. Thank you for watching today, guys. Have a great night. Until next time, see you later. Be safe, and see ya. Bye.